Guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video we are going to continue our Laravel e-commerce series where we have done our placing order, right? So after that placing order, whatever order you're getting, we want to show in our dashboard. So we are getting started with order management thing. So guys, let's get started now. So first we will go to our admin dashboard and create this order. Instead of a table here, we will change it as order. Done. So let's move it. And yes guys, so let's go to routes, views, inside admin, and inside layouts you will find the admin navbar. So inside this admin navbar we will rename it. So let us go below. Not admin sidebar, it is actually. So it's not navbar. So over here, okay, so this is the table. Over here I'm going to tell is our orders, and then this is the URL where we will be replacing with the URL in single quote orders, and then we will execute this file first and see the output over here. So let's refresh this page. So now orders has been done. So let us click on this and see the URL comes away. So guys, now let's create a route and create a page for it. As simple. So next step is like we will go to route web.php. So we are in a authenticated admin user. So you please insert in your route is admin. So let us move down and then add this over here. So let me just mention this as order management, whatever we'll say over here, and then call the route with get function where you'll place the URL, and now here you have to create the controller for it. Okay, so let's tell inside admin folder / where we will call the order controller at index. Simple. And now we have to copy, start the terminal, press Ctrl tilde and continue it. So guys, now let's type the command for creating a controller. So php artisan make controller. So the controller name inside admin folder / and Control Shift V. If you press, your order will be placed. Order controller name will be placed. So let me hit enter and our controller will be generated successfully or created successfully. So let us go to our app http controller, where inside admin folder we have a order controller now. So let me click on that and save. So guys, now we have to create a function called index. So let's create public function at index where you will return view, which will be viewing is nothing but the inside admin dot order dot index page. Okay, so let us create a folder called orders inside our resource. So we have already a admin folder. Inside that I'm going to create one orders folder. Inside that orders, all the things we will manage. So guys, now let us click on new file and create index.blade.php file. Save it and then we will connect this. So it's now connected to it. Okay, so guys, now for the front end design and all, we have already used, right, this the output for this our product things and all. So we will extend with this same thing. So let us just use the same. Okay, not with this. Where is it? Okay, yes, here it is. So index 1. So this will be our border. So let's copy this same thing, and whatever we required we'll keep, or else we will remove it. So let us copy that and paste it here. So now let me just minimize this and close this over here. So we don't need this session, and also we'll remove this, and here we are going to add the orders. Okay, orders variable. So from where you are going to pass this variable is nothing but from your controller. So let us pass that variable first. Dollar orders is equal to your orders model, right? So in orders model, where all the things you are finding it. So those order models are nothing but from your model over here. See, orders.php is there. So that order model I am fetching it. Let's pass this, or else you can pass with the compact, and then pass this as orders and place. Save it, and let's go back over here, and now you'll find the output of it. So what are the things you required over here inside this order? As you can see, we will just mention that. Before that, I will comment this right now, and we will see the output for it first. So let me save it, and now, yep guys, so let us go for the output. So let's hit on, click on orders. So orders page has come over here. The design is right. So now let's change this thing. So let's just mention that. Okay, so instead of collection, you will mention that orders, and these things are not required still now, because add and deleted records we are not showing anything like that. So we'll just remove that. Okay, save it. And now here the table data you want to show is nothing but the records which you are stored in orders. So guys, I'll just show you what are all the data you are storing in the order table. That things will show. So for example, we will show some user detail and tracking number of that order. Okay, so and the status of it. So let's just say that we'll call the username or customer name. You can call it as CNAME, customer name, and its phone number, and one more thing, that is tracking number. Okay, so tracking number just call, and other things we don't need that. So let us just remove it, like yes, removed, and let us tell this as status action. That's it. So for this, now let us uncomment this and follow up. So before that, let's refresh and check the output for it. There is no error in it, right? So guys, now let us uncomment and remove other things which we not required over here. So we don't need these things. Okay, so as usual, you can see ID and tracking number is second. So let us change the tracking number. Let's copy the tracking number value and paste tracking number, and then we are showing the username, right? Customer name next. So that customer name we will get by using relationship. So let us go to order model. Where is it? Okay, it's here. So we are on the order.php model. Let's create a function. So public will use belongs to function, public users function, and in that function, and over here return $this, where belongs to belongs, belongs capital to function, where you are going to call the user model. So user model colon class comma single quote your foreign key and the primary key. So primary key is nothing but the ID, and the foreign key is your user ID over here. So let me set that and import this class. So just import that at the top. So let us use this. Done. So because this is out of model, so inside models it's not there, so it is outside. So that's why we are, because importing, if it is inside this, not required to import also. Okay, so let's copy this function name and call over here. So let's tell that user and its name. Okay, so that name is nothing but inside users. Oops, let us just see on the database itself. So over here I'll just open a new tab link. Over here you can find two names, that is first name and last name. One is name and then L name you can find over here, right? So those both details we are going to fetch. As simple, we'll concatenate and get the data. Let's concatenate and post. We'll tell this as L name. Save, and then one final thing which is about phone number. So let us just get that phone number also. PHONE phone. What is actually there in our database in user record, you can see that PHONE phone it is. So let us just type phone. Done. Let's refresh. I mean, not this page, we have to refresh this dashboard one. Okay, so let's see. Cool. So we can find all the records of our orders, that fab card, tracking number, this, and user, all are the user three things same, and the status, whatever it is, like pending, completed, status, whatever you are showing from here. Where is the order table? Okay, so order status. So let us copy this and tell that over here. We need to mention that, like, if order, if dollar item of order status is equal to 0, that means pending. Okay, else, oops, okay, and if you can tell it as pending, right? Let us reload the page. Let me just browse it and see the order status if it is 0. Okay, so you can see that order status all are 0, so you will view the output as 0, which is pending. Done. So as the condition you give, that things will be updated. So like if the order status is 1, that means completed and deleted. So like that thing we will see in next video, and about the viewing details all thing. Okay, so guys, over here instead of this edit, we will tell as view, and here there is nothing, only view detail will be there, and you have to tell this as order view. So over here once you view this, all your item data will be fetched. Okay, so yes guys, see you in next video. In this video we have completed about how to fetch all the order details by its user relationship things. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.